Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm still here in New Zealand, and I'm here in a wonderful area, Napier, and I'm here at the Craggy Range Winery, and actually you can stay here as well. I'm here with Michael Banks, who just gave us a fantastic tour of this facility, and also we had a little wine, so if I mess up a little bit, you'll understand. I've had a few. Mike was very generous in his pours, so we're going to talk about the wine here, we're going to talk about the accommodations, and we're going to talk all about this wonderful place here in Napier. And this is Insider Travel Report. Now, Michael, first of all, let's talk about how this place was founded, because that's a great story. It's not too long ago, but it really, it's built up very quickly, but really gotten very good over a very short period of time, right?
Yeah, it certainly has. We're owned by a family who live in Brisbane, Mary and Terry Peabody. Mm-hmm. They are originally from the US. They moved to Australia in the 60s, and they had a great deal of success with a lot of heavy industry, focused on cement, waste management and trucking. Mm-hmm. And essentially Terry was bullied by his wife and daughter into creating a wine business.
As one does.
Right? As one does. And but what they were looking to create was a long-term family legacy, something that could be passed on to future generations. But they were also looking to create an iconic property that could sit with its wines comfortably on the world stage. And so we're 25 years old this year, and we theoretically can't be sold for another 975.
So there's interesting legacy there that you can't do that. I was thinking, I would love to buy this, but I can't find it.
Yeah, unfortunately, not for a wee while. Not for a wee while.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about the wines that you are specialized in here. What are some of the wines that you're special? Because you've won lots of awards over time, right?
Yeah, we're very lucky. We have a lot of different vineyards across Hawke's Bay and also in Martinborough. So we're across two main regions. We tend to focus on Pinot Noir from our Martinborough vineyards, which are further south from Hawke's Bay. They have a really distinctive classic Burgundian element to them. A beautiful forest floor, brambly, dark style of Pinot Noir, but beautifully aromatic and floral at the same time. And then we have Syrah here in the Hawke's Bay, which is really what catapulted us out internationally in the early days. So we were humbled to have been invited to become the first New Zealand winery to have our wines sold on La Place in Bordeaux as of September last year. So
you can get your wines in the US, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we export over 90% of our production, and the US is our biggest market. So in particular with our Sauvignon Blanc, but definitely with our Pinot Noir as well.
Well, we've been having a lot of Chardonnays here in this region because it's very popular here. But I have to tell you, the reds that we had here were fantastic.
Yeah, we've because of the soil types that we have the ability to not only grow Pinot Noir in Martinborough, but here in Hawke's Bay, Syrah, and then also Bordeaux blends or Bordeaux-inspired blends. So Merlot, Cabernet blends, and then we've got some, as you said, some cracking Chardonnay here in the Hawke's Bay.
No, there was good Chardonnay. I will not deny that. Now let's talk a little bit about, because you can also stay here because you have accommodations for about 38 rooms, and talk a little bit about what's here.
Yeah, so the accommodation side is something that really grew quite organically. Initially, we just had the one unit to help host our international trade and media, and that was so successful that grew to 2 cottages, then 4, then 6, and we now have 3 lodges on top of those 6 cottages here. So it does give us capacity for 38 people on site. We also have our restaurant, which
I saw that. I'm not going to come back because I'd love to try that. So what's the cuisine there?
Oh, it's fantastic. Well, it's really showcasing the best of Hawke's Bay. We have our own vegetable garden on site, so we try to be as sustainable as we can with our produce and really showcasing the best of the region. We're currently the Cuisine Guide Best Winery Restaurant in New Zealand as well, so it's had 2 hats with the Good Food Guide for the last 6 years it's been open as well. So
if you want to book your clients here, now we're here with a tour on Down Under Answers, which works with this winery, but if you really want to come here and stay, talk to Michael or find the website, because this is an amazing place which has a very short history, but a really good history, I think, right?
Absolutely, and we're only 25 years old, but we've made some great strides in those 25 years, and we're excited about the future as we continue to grow. So
it really is an amazing, and you're also one of the largest wineries in this region, which is what's the region exactly here? It's called
Hawke's Bay. Hawke's Bay is the wine region here.
But I thought there was a sub-region before that.
Well, we've got the Gimlet Gravels.
Gravels, that's the one I was thinking.
So there's different sub-regions. Gimlet Gravels is a unique terroir. It's an old riverbed, very distinctive, and we've got the single largest piece of that. So we have about 105 hectares out of the 850 in that sub-district.
Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell our travel advisors out there? We go out to about 118,000 of them now about how to work with you and how to better understand this wonderful property.
Absolutely, come and visit. You know, we're all about hospitality. We're all about engaging with people and having them come and visit us and building lifelong friendships and clients. So while you're here, you really get immersed into all of Craggy Range through tastings, through the food, through the property, through the garden. It's just a fantastic experience. So.
Now, how long do people usually stay here when they come visit?
Yeah, it's a real mixture. We tend to have some guests who come and stay for just a couple of nights, but we also run beautiful 4-night escapes as well through the winter, so you can really come down to the bay, enjoy our winter fires that we have in each of our cottages as well, so you really get that lovely sort of winter feel to your stay in the bay as well.
And you also have a very a series of wine tasting series that you probably want to stay here. You don't want to drive here afterwards because you're very generous with the pours and amazing different types of wines that you offer.
Yeah, we love talking through who we are and what we do, and we generally love doing our tastings in a comparative style, side by side. It's the best way to really understand what we do and how we do things. And those tastings are all done seated, and they'll last 45 to 60 minutes here on site. We've got food served alongside a beautiful platter with local produce. So, yeah, as I said, all immersive experience when you're at Craggy.
Now, where can travel advisors go to find out more about Craggy?
Start with our website. craggyrange.com is the best place to find all the information around our accommodation, our restaurant, and our cellar door, and definitely, of course, our wines as well.
Yes. Well, thank you again, Michael, for taking some time for here. Thank you for touring us around here. It's an amazing winery here in New Zealand, which is a reason why many people come to New Zealand, and this region especially, now that it's now one of 12 that's now designated as top wine regions in the world, right?
One of the great wine capitals of the world. So we're excited about that. It's great for the region. It's great for our wines as well, to be able to really talk to the fact that we're world class and we can sit comfortably on the world stage as well.
Well, fortunately, I have a bus to take me home because I've had a few wines here, if you haven't noticed. But it's been great to be here. I got to come back and try your wines.
It's great to have you visit, so thank you for coming and visiting us, and we hope to see more people come and stay at Craggy Range.
There you go. That's an invitation. I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.